Good evening, everyone. My name is Sidnitra Christine Bates, and I am your Infinite Muse. And as we have introduced, Muse is an acronym, and each week we're going to take uh, one of the letters and do different topics each day. So I'm keeping my word to myself that I would go live each day during the month of August. And the month of August is National Poetry Month. So at some point during this month, I will be reading from my new book, Petals of Discovery, The Fire Within, Volume 1. You may pick up a copy at Amazon.com. I am working on a deluxe edition. It's going to have some interactive pages in the back that you can follow along with your own creative journey. So I'm working on that. That should be out by the end of this week. I wanted to make sure that it was available during National Poetry Month. So let's recap. I was live on what's today? Today's Tuesday. So I started the 1st, April the 1st, and the M stood for Mrs. Maddox. I dedicated the award that I received to her. Day 2 was mindfulness. And today I actually changed today's, like just within the last few minutes. So I'm going to tell you what I changed it from and what I changed it to. And it's all kind of connected. So, first of all, let me just, uh, I think in every space, we should give thanks in every space or time that we come together. There should be some um, a centering or some opportunity for us to connect with God, connect with our spirit, connect with the deepest part of who we are, so that as I'm talking and as you're listening and as we're interacting with each other. And I realized, look, it's 11:45, but I made it, man. I'm on. I'm on before midnight. So this may not be an optimal time for everyone. This may um, you be viewing this during the replay, which is perfectly fine. Again, I am keeping my word to myself. I actually put my bun back in. This is what I wore earlier today, so I haven't even finished my day, but I wanted to make sure that again I keep my word to myself. So here I am. So anyway, I was going to talk about metaphysics, and I started, doing the research on it, and of course, I understand metaphysics to be meta meaning beyond, and physic meaning the physical form. And I attend a Christian, metaphysical Christian spiritual community, and so, and what does that mean? So that we kind of take out the mystique of the word metaphysics. And I think some people get a little riled up about that, especially if you're basically somewhat like myself, kind of found it in a great deal of traditional um, religion and traditional experiences with God and worship and music and reading and Bible and everything that's wonderful and good in our lives and in our spiritual journeys. But nevertheless, the I was going to even talk about. I think I changed it from mysticism to metaphysics because again, we're here to explore. We're here to, the muse part is to be inspired. I'm a writer. So whenever I talk about my life or my experiences, they usually end up in a book somewhere, end up in a poem or some kind of creative endeavor. which is wonderful because that is indeed the mosaic of life, which is day 7, by the way. Um, so, nevertheless, so mysticism, metaphysics, and then uh, I said, well, let's just talk about miracles, everyday miracles. So again, it all kind of connects. It's who I am. I am a spiritual being. Like so are you. Some of us recognize it and acknowledge it and walk in it a little more than others, perhaps. Um, but nevertheless, whatever your journey is, it is beautiful. However you choose to express it, it's yours. I choose to explore. I choose to, because I know my foundation, I know who I am. I know that I am indeed a unique expression, and as Dr. Pulley says, a unique, unrepeatable expression of the divine. And I know a lot of what you hear me say, I am regurgitating that which I'm learning in terms of kingdom principles. You will also hear, if you're part of the unity um, community, you'll hear some references to unity. It's just beautiful um, to live a life of faith, to live a life connected. Uh, Not perfect, but it's perfect for me. My journey has not been linear. And if you're truthful, neither has yours. Um, but I'm here to talk about my journey. And my journey has not been linear. It's been a, a salsa dance. It's been it's been the nay nay. It's been all of it, y'all. And it's been an incredible, wonderful journey. So let's tap into this metaphysics. So again, meta meaning beyond, and physics, the physical form. So what do we do? What does that mean? What? Why is that important? It's important because a lot of times I have in a previous consciousness kind of taken life and taken everything that occurs at face value. And when you take things at face value, there it's very possible that we miss the underlining or the deeper experience because we're just looking at what we see, the physical, the thing that has manifested, the thing that has become a thing. But just like us, we are a divine idea. We are a thought in the mind of God, and that thought traveled throughout time, space, eternity, and became this beautiful thing as Sidnitra Christine Bates. And we're not going too deep into all of that, but bottom line is we create twice. We create first in mind, and then that thing that we focus on, that thing that we give attention to and intention to, it shows up in our world. Again, that is far beyond the time that we have here together. But as a thought, in terms of being inspired, as you continue on in your creative journey, began to look at everything and be open to a deeper meaning, a deeper experience, and to go beyond um, that which you see. Jesus taught in parables. The parables although Jesus presented it or them as a story or as an example with humans, with objects, with whatever he was teaching with the elements he was teaching, there was always a deeper meaning. Are you saying Jesus was a metaphysician? Absolutely. Yes, Jesus was a metaphysician because everything Jesus did was very intentional and always had this meaning that was beyond. If you think about the conversation he had with Nicodemus, the conversation that all the conversation that he had with the disciples, if he was teaching, if he was interacting with one of the people in the scriptures, the woman at the well, I invite you to go back and read the stories and just begin to be open to that, the deeper, the more enlightened um, aspects of what you are reading and engaging in. Don't be afraid. Can I tell you, I am I have been blessed to be on in the spectrums, the extremes, I would say, and maybe not the extreme of the extreme, but I have had some very deep religious experiences, and they've not all been positive, but I can truthfully say that they've all provided me with information um, to take apart, information to apply to my life, whether it wasn't pleasant at the time. Um, but I don't desire for people to look at your experience, especially with the traditional church, and just throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't throw Jesus away because you had an experience um, that taught you more about yourself. Again, that's the metaphysical part. If you look at it through the eyes of, oh, I was hurt or something happened and it wasn't pleasant or it was downright harmful, um, at some point, my prayer is that you can look back on it and say, okay, I can kind of see, the traveling of this in my life. I can see the reason why it happened. And now I get to decide how I'm going to interact with it. Is it going to be a place of remembrance? Is it going to be a place of pain? Is it going to be something that's going to block the flow of my good because I haven't forgiven? Or is it going to be, am I going to use it as a stepping stone? Am I going to glean the good? Am I going to harvest, um, take from it what I need to continue on? Am I going to do that? These are questions that you ask yourself, you know. And again, this is not the place for us to delve too deeply into it, but I do invite you, I invite you to utilize every experience in your life. Go back, do your own forensics on it, say, oh, I can see a deeper meaning in that. Oh, I can see, that this didn't come to destroy me. It actually came to make me better if I choose to look at it through the eyes of spirit, the eyes of a metaphysician, the eyes of a mystic, someone, you know, who sees through, again, a lens or perspective that is higher. because, again, we come here to express who we are as spiritual beings, both fully human, fully divine. We are here to interact with one another in a way that is conducive to us being both fully human and fully divine. So, if each one of us are individually on our own journeys, then there are times when there's synergy, and when there isn't synergy, then again that gives us information. Those experiences, oh, where are we in our consciousness? This experience has come to teach me. This experience has come to offer me an opportunity to make another choice. This experience has come to um, give me a foreshadowing of, or an opportunity to make different choices so that I can get different outcomes, you know. So anyway, I see that my time, we're about to move from April 3rd into April 4th. So I will end this stream with a blessing for you, a blessing for me, and a blessing for the planet as we continue on in our spiritual journeys. You're a metaphysician. You may not know it yet, but if you're looking for the deeper meaning, then allow the M for metaphysics, the M for mysticism, and then you can rest assured that everyday miracles will occur, everyday opportunities to appreciate life, to appreciate all the good, all that is available, all of the abundance, all of the love, all of the light, all of the joy. God bless you. Again, my name is Sidnitra Christine Bates, and I am your infinite muse. God bless you, and see you real soon.